Hey guys, Jared here. Promised you my workout video, so I appreciate your patience on that, and let's just jump right into it and get started. What I normally like to do, just kind of get warmed up, is start with the abs. So I usually you guys can do whatever works best for you. I've noticed that the farther you bring it out, it seems to give less resistance, almost like leverage like you would see in physics class. So I like to bump mine in to right about here. Feet spaced apart, pretty much even with the bottom pegs. And I just usually bang out about 100 of these. So go down about this far. Make sure to keep these arms straight. You want to keep them locked because you want your abs to do the work. So we're just going to hit it like this, flexing your abs the entire time and making sure to breathe. Like this. I usually do about 100 to get started. And the reason I like to do abs first is because it gets the blood flowing, kind of gets you worked up. You don't need to do 100. That's just what I do. When I first started, I think it was 50. But you just want to keep those abs tight. Make sure your abs are doing the work. You don't want to push down with your arms like this because then you're not doing it. So just keep your arms tight. And guys, remember, it's not easy. I know we see a lot of fitness trainers on here who come in, young people who make it look so easy. I'm a regular person, and I'm here to tell you it's not easy. It hurts, but you know what? The results, being healthy, it's the only thing that matters, right? So just keep those abs tight. Arms locked. And like I said, you don't have to start out with 50. You can start out with 20. Work at your own pace. Do whatever works best for you. Just keep them going. Keep those abs tight. Breathe in. Every time you do it, you want to take a breath. You don't want to hold your breath while you're doing these, because then you'll get that pouch stomach. You want to breathe every time. And anyone who's just starting, good job. Good job. Everyone has to start somewhere, and there's no better time like today. I'm down 40 pounds since August. And as I'm doing this workout, a lot of you have asked about my diet, and I'm going to kind of talk about that as well. I try to stay away from salts, anything with salt in it, just because of the bloat that it gives you. I'll do pepper, I'll do other seasonings, but anything with salt I've been trying to stay away from. Do a lot of baked chicken thighs. I prefer the thighs, the bone-in thighs, just because they have a little bit of fat to it. And personally, for me, they taste better. Throw them in the oven at 400 degrees for about 50 minutes and you're all set. Alright guys, I'm not going to go the full 100 just because I want to keep this video somewhat short. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to switch over. We're going to do the side abs. You want to keep what I do is I keep my hand on the edge of this. And like I said, you can extend this out as far as you want, depending on how much resistance you want. It's entirely up to you, or whatever's comfortable for you. What I like to do is put my hand on my head and down, just like that. And make sure to keep those abs tight. Keep flexing the entire time. As a matter of fact, throughout the day, if you occasionally just flex your abs, you'd be surprised how that will work those core muscles. Just be conscious of it. And just flex those abs. Keep them tight. Just gonna. And any of you using this machine as a clothes hanger, which I know is really easy to do, today is a great day to just get started on it. There's no better time like the present. And don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about next month. Just worry about today. One day at a time, guys. The first step is the hardest step, I promise you. And a matter of fact, I wouldn't even worry about your diet at this point. For me, it was sort of cause and effect. I just started working out, and then once I had committed that time and that effort, then I realized, you know, I bet I can get better results if I put better fuel in my body, because you don't want to negate all the hard work you're doing, and eventually that'll come too. You don't have to start all at once. Everything will come. All you got to do is the work, and that's the hardest thing. And with abs, I started out doing the abs one set a day, but now I'll usually do it morning and night, just because the abs are a muscle that you can really work hard. And guys, if you can't put your hands on your head, go ahead and put them right here on the side. That's how I started out too, because this gives you a little more stretch. You can really feel it. Oh. But remember, go at your own pace. Any start is a good start. We're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to hold it. Try and get the 50 in. I'm not sure how many I did that last time. I'm just trying to give you guys an example of what I do. You guys can go at your own pace. Just get started. Dust that thing off. If it's still in the box, pull it out. Work out with me. Promise, guys, I haven't hit the gym. I've done it all on this machine. Everything. And ladies, I know there's a lot of you who are out there with one of these machines. If your husbands or your boyfriends scoff, show them this video. Tell them to do it. See how they feel after we're done. I know it looks easy, but get them on here and see. I guarantee you they'll see results. You just have to do it. Just got to make it happen, guys. All right. Now, I usually throw a pillow down. Actually, I'm going to move this camera down a little bit so you guys can get a better angle, because from here on out, we're pretty much going down on the floor for the rest of the workout. Now, we're going to continue with our abs. What I like to do, remember, keep this wherever's comfortable for you. I like mine in a little bit just because of that leverage and that resistance. I'm going to lock both elbows on here, and remember, keep these straight. You don't want to push down with your arms because you're not doing your abs any good. So you just want to lock it up like this, flex those abs, and down. Make sure you breathe. Make sure you keep those abs tight. You can feel it. I'm telling you. Hey guys, make sure you drink a lot of water too. That was another thing that I wasn't doing, especially when I was drinking more. I cut alcohol out and I wouldn't drink as much water, but now I've replaced my nightly beers, which were an insane amount of empty calories, with water or a protein shake. I usually do about 64 grams. You guys can do whatever works for you. I use muscle milk powder, but you guys can use whatever works for you. And just keep those abs tight. You guys can do it. And it hurts, I know. It hurts. It's not fun. But you know what? The results are. That feeling you get when you're done and you've accomplished something. And I can't stress this enough, guys. One day at a time. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about next month. That can be so daunting, and it can really get to you. Just do today. And then tomorrow, well, tomorrow never comes, because by the time it's tomorrow, it's today again. And we're right back at it. Oh yeah. Feel that burn. And do however many you want, guys. You don't have to do 100. You don't have, do start small. That's what I did. I didn't start out at 100. I had to work my way up. Start small. The important thing is that you do it. You start. Like I said, that's the hardest step, is just getting started. just getting started. Just do it. Yeah, this sucks. It's another thing too, I'm a regular guy. I'm not a fitness model. I'm 44. I'm not a young buck coming in here. It's not my job to do this. But I feel like it's my obligation to show you and show everyone out there that it can be done. You just got to do the work. Just got to do it. All right, while we're down here, let's throw some lats in. Get that V shape if you want. I'm just going to show you, they show you this in the video, but I'm just showing you my routine. Arms straight out extended, and we're just going to go down. Keep that back straight, and every exercise you do, you want to keep those abs flexed and that back straight. And what you can normally do on this, I usually do, I would say 3 sets of 30. Keep arms straight, abs tight, back straight. It's tough. This one's especially tough. But do what you're comfortable with. And that's how we do lats. Now I usually do 3 sets. I'll do 30 to sometimes 20, and then on my last set, which I'll show you on biceps, I usually go to exhaustion. Always keep a glass of water handy. All right, now we're gonna do the biceps. This is the burner, and I'm getting hot. So the hair's going back, shirt's coming off. Sorry guys. This is the one that hurts, I promise you. But if you want results, if you want that line in your arm, guys, girls, it doesn't matter. That definition of tone, that's what you want. You want the line right here, when you, right here and right here. So when you're just moving, it looks good, you feel good, you're stronger. All right, guys, this is it. Now on this one, I'm gonna pull it out just a little because I'm taller. And I wanna keep, you wanna keep your elbows straight. I hold it like this. And we're gonna, 1, back straight, look forward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep those abs flexed. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sometimes I'll let it up slow for that resistance. And you're really, sometimes you don't feel the burn on the first set. For you beginners, you definitely will. Just pull it down, and if you have to readjust your grip, that's fine. Don't worry about that, just keep going. Okay, then we're gonna take a rest. I'm gonna pause for a second. Usually you don't want to go more than a minute in between breaks, just because you want to keep that blood flowing, you want to keep the muscles. The muscles need to be reacting. Well, basically you're ripping these muscles. That's how you build muscles. You're tearing them, and then when they heal, they scar. This is also, I do this exercise every day. They say if you're doing heavier lifting, I suggest you rest, especially at my age. But with this exercise, this is light resistance. So this is something you can do every day. And what you want to do is you want to build that habit. Anything you do every day eventually becomes habit. And it's much easier to stay on task if you just do it every single day. And just pull down. Keep that back straight. Keep those abs flexed. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, I'm feeling that burn now. Oh, this sucks. It's hard, guys. But you know what? It's worth it. Nothing comes easy. If it did, everyone would be ripped, right? Oh, you could feel that burn. You could feel it all over. Readjust, and then slowly let it up. Slowly. You're doing it, guys. Take a breather if you need. Take some water. But I promise you, you're gonna feel great. Might take a month, it might take 2 months for those results, but we're gonna see them, I promise. Just gotta do the work. All right, this we're gonna do our last set of buys, but we're really gonna go to exhaustion on this one. Back straight, abs flexed. Burns. You want that though, you want that burn. That burn means it's working. Oh. Oh. All right. Woo! Feels good, guys. No, it doesn't. I'm just saying. It sucks. But you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. And that's all that matters is starting, getting it going, getting that blood pumping. All right, now we're going to move to chest. Like I said, you guys can wait a little bit if you need to. Pause it, wait a minute. Whatever works for you. What we want to do is we want to grab it up here with both hands. And we're going to push down, so we're flexing these pecs. And we're going to come up and flex. And up and flex. And up, flex. Let's try and keep that back straight. I know a lot of times I tend to look down when I'm doing it. But you want to keep those abs flexed. And make sure when you're at the bottom, you pinch that chest together. This might be really tough in the beginning for you guys who haven't done this yet, so if you want to build up to this, I suggest doing that. But at least try and get a couple in. And at first your form might be off, but that's okay. It'll come, I promise. Everything comes with repetition and practice. Whew, we start to feel that pump. Some of you mentioned you feel bigger after you lift. That's true. You get that pump, that swell. That's how, in my one picture, everyone said I looked much bigger. Well, I was a little heavier, but that was right after a lift. And the second picture was about 8 hours later, so that swell goes down, but that pump always feels really good. Kind of justification or reward you see at first for those results, and each day that swell gets bigger and bigger and goes down less and less. So you'll gradually get that muscle tone. Another thing, you're not going to get huge with this, so ladies, don't worry about getting super buff or big. You're just going to get tone. It's light resistance. It's not a lot of heavy weight. So just remember that. Just keep at it. A lot of reps, flight sets. Here we go. Flex those pecs. That chest area. You ladies, just flex it. All right. And normally I'm gonna do one more set of that to exhaustion, but for the sake of the video, kind of just want to show you guys the routine and how I do it. So we're gonna move the camera back up here because we're gonna work on 2 final things. We're going to work on all right, this exercise I'm going to show you kind of works the trap area, and you can modify it to get that outer chest area as well, but it really works these neck muscles in the back and the shoulder blade. So I stand right about here, keep my hand flat like this. I'm going to bend over, and the whole time I'm going to flex my abs, okay? So we're going to bend over straight, abs tight, abs flex. And we're gonna do mostly like, there you go, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna do 50 of these. 10, 11, 12, 13. Feel it right here and in your shoulder blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost there, guys. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Keeps those abs flexed. 37, 38, 39, 40. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what we want. You can feel it in the traps. Water break. You should be sweating. I know I am. Sweating right now, but it feels great. All right, we're gonna do one more time on this side now. 50. Also, guys, you don't want to go all the way. You don't want to feel it hit. I know I did it a couple of times on that. You don't want to go all the way to the top because you'll lose that resistance. You want to come up right before it. Don't want to hit here, but right before it catches. All right, let's do 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Abs flex, guys. Keep those abs tight. You're getting that core workout too. You always want to flex those abs and make sure you breathe. Lost count, that's okay. We're just gonna bang them out. Feel it right here. Just bang them out, guys. I don't know if that's 50, but darn, it was close. Now we can feel that pump. We can feel those muscles swell. And that's what we want. That's how you know you're doing it right. Whew. I know it's not easy, guys. It sucks, but I promise. I'm down 40 pounds. 40 pounds. Watch your diet. Make sure you fuel your body right. Give your body what you need. Drink lots of water. Try and stay away from processed foods and sugars, but always give yourself a cheat day. Always give yourself that one day a week. Make it Sunday, make it any day of the week that you allow yourself to just, have something sweet, have some sugar, have some cake, have whatever. Because if you deny yourself that, eventually you're going to cave. So it's always good. One day of the week's not going to hurt you. I promise, but make sure you drink lots of water. All right, now this is the kicker. This is my favorite exercise. Triceps. We're going to be working this muscle right here. When I first started this, my arms were flabby. I had no muscle whatsoever. All right, guys. I usually do 100 of these. Do whatever you want, but I usually do 100. So I'm going to cross my hands like this, and I'm going to put them down. I'm going to make them even, abs flexed, and you want to keep your shoulders straight. You want all the work to go into your elbows, and if you kind of lean back on your heels, you can even get a little bit of chest workout in there. But you want to come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a good one. This is where you feel that burn. This is what's going to give your arms that tone definition, that line in the back. Man, I'm sweating. This sucks, but it's worth it. Every day, guys, every day is new. Just stick with it. If you need an encouraging word, add me on Facebook. Friend me. I'll accept, and I promise you, if you're not feeling it that day, shoot me a message, and I'll talk you into it. So many days I didn't want to do it, and I find that on the days that I don't want to do it, and I do it, I really feel like I accomplished something. My body thanks me. I've got energy. You can do it in the morning, you can do it at night. I kind of do it whenever I have the time. And as you can see, we can all make excuses. We can say, oh, I don't have the time. You always have the time. 30 minutes is nothing. If you can spend 30 minutes on Facebook, you can spend 30 minutes on this machine. And sometimes I'll listen to music if I need that motivation. I'll get a song on that really pumps me up. But today, for the sake of this video, I'm not going to do it. And if you want to, you can also break this up into sets of 20, sets of 50, however you want to do it. Oh, man. It hurts, guys, but it's worth it. You can do this. I'm proud of each and every one of you. If you haven't put your machine together, take it out of the box. Put it together. If you're thinking about getting one of these, get it. I haven't gone to the gym once. I'm in the best shape of my life. Just because, do the work. Oh, those tries are burning, guys. Oh, I look like an idiot, but that's okay. That's all right. Just stick with it. Oh, getting to that point where I just can't do it. When I think I can't do it, I'm gonna do 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! And we're done, guys. We're done for the day. We did it. We did it. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to post this on my new YouTube channel. Just comment below if you guys have any questions or anything at all. Just comment in there and I'll be sure to answer you, or hit me up on Facebook. Hopefully this helped you guys out. If there's anything else you'd like to see, I think I'm going to do a video on some legs too. Not the whole workout, but just kind of some things. I know people had issues with their knees. But I think there's some things that we can do to maybe help you out with that. Or at least work up to working on the rear end. And yeah, I guess that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the patience. I know, yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks a lot, guys. And I guess I'll see you on the machine tomorrow. Thanks. Have a good one.